We believe every car has its story to tell, and today we are with this 2018 Mazda CX-8, and let's see what story it has for us today.
Truthfully, I ain't making it on my own, I need niggas I could call on. If it's time to go, time to put a show, time to blow, time to do the most. In the least time I need.
So Frost Cars wasn't an idea, it was a calling, and we sat with my friends and decided, you know what, let us make something interesting for people to watch. We want to entice every audience, every mass of people, not only car enthusiasts. We want this to be a center where everyone feels like they belong. So, before we started the video, I'd mentioned that every car has its story to tell. That's what we believe in here in Frost Cars. And even before we go anywhere, as the founder of Frost Cars, I believe that every car, as I've said, has a story to tell. But we humans are the connections between what happens in a car. We drive the car, we feel the car, and normally when I drive, my mom tells me, you need to feel the car so that you can know what you're doing. Don't go at a speed you can't control. So Frost Cars came up from a childhood memory I had. I remember watching Klaxon, um, Top Gear, Grand Tour, all those car shows, you can name them. And something in me was like, you know what, I can start my own. And so that is where the dream came from. Um, yeah, the cars that have been around me basically, a Toyota Allion. My mom came home with it one night, 2011, I remember. If I remember well, 2011, as you can imagine, I was in class 1. And that night I could not sleep because my mom had told me there's a gift that's coming, something is coming home. So I could not sleep, of course. She'd created that suspense. And she came with a new car, a new car. As a child, you'd expect, wow, mom has bought a car. But I was a child who had a vision of being a car enthusiast. And that's the thing that shaped everything from there on. And that car, for the rest of its 13 years, took us to trips, to school, you know, small outings, shopping here and there. And it was a privilege having it when we had it at the time. Then my mom elevated to the CX-5. And by the way, credit to Royal Max Motors. We'd have had the CX-5, but it wasn't there. So we elevated to a CX-8. The CX-5 was part of the story in that now it continued forming the basis of my car enthusiasm. And of course, it's more powerful, it's bigger, it's better in every single way. So today we've been privileged to get this CX-8. But in my story, I told you of a Mazda CX-5. We have a Mazda 2016 CX-5, and comparatively with the other versions, there's no difference, just that as you elevate, of course, some features of a car are beefed up. But because we are in the CX-8 today, this is the story for the CX-8. And it comes with a 2.2 liter engine, diesel. There are two trims, diesel and petrol. And today we are fortunate enough to have the diesel version, which is more fuel efficient. And the diesel, as we'll have an up close view, comes with something known as Skyactiv technology. Skyactiv technology is a mechanism that regulates and saves fuel. And one of the ways you know it regulates and saves fuel is whenever in traffic, the car will automatically switch off through a mechanism called I-stop. So now that we finished doing the review of this amazing car, um, I hope my story connects with viewers in a personal way, in another way, in whichever way. And thank you so much for watching this video. Goodbye. Subscribe down there. Thank you.
Yeah, taking pictures down the road. Yeah, I know you changed, yeah, I know you left and now you gone. I can see in your eyes, I can hear in your tone. Pretty girl, always in some pretty bad shit. You don't know how much that I wish that it lasted. Small mistakes, really looking massive. How you cheat on me and then get aggressive? Why you get aggressive? Made a movie and we getting casted. Seen it fall apart, turning acid. Why you cheat on me, man, I wish we lasted.